then going to switching dramatically.
Night and day.
In the Dominican Republic, they're doing sort of a racial cleanse, or it is what it is. It's a racial cleanse, even though that's not what it's being called. And there's citizens that do not have their paperwork from the Haitian nation, and they are being deported. Over 400,000 of them. So they needed to have their paperwork in by this Wednesday, and now that it's hit a limit, people are starting to get violent, and they're seeking out their own street justice, and it's just getting really ugly. So, how do you guys feel about this?
Courtney, we already started.
Gigi's not happy about
Gigi's
it.
not happy. So
Gigi joined the panel.
Gigi's ready for your response.
She's joined the panel. Yeah. I mean, it's a very unfortunate situation in so many ways. But I mean, I don't know all of the history of everything, so it's hard because I don't know the history of their government that well and all of that. But I do know that there's always sort of been this tension between the overwhelming Haitian immigration that has happened over since the early 20th century, I believe, is when it kind of started.
It's the first place that slavery was documented.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why slavery came to America.
So there you go. So obviously the racial issues there reach back real deep and real far. So to pretend like this is just some legal thing that we're trying to do to make our country better, no, you're trying to purge the dark-skinned Haitians and their immigrants and their offspring from the years out of your country is what you're doing. So let's just be honest about it.
It's completely unfair, and this is going to turn bigger to a riot. This is going to be a big issue.
Yeah.
So.
And it's weird too, because from an outsider looking in, doesn't anyone else see this as strange? It's just they're all black. Everybody down there is black. To me, I mean, they're saying that I've heard I've watched a Vice report and stuff, and they're saying we're Spanish and all this stuff, but it's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Well. It's funny how that Eurocentric thought of what part of blackness is acceptable and what's good black versus what's bad black still affects lots of places, not just America. So it's still real and it's not gone. And just because it's 2015, we can't pretend like it's not there.
Racial divide across the countries, unfortunately.
Ugly. Yeah, also too, I come from the Caribbean. My family's from Barbados and Trinidad, and so the diversity that you live in, it's definitely interesting for me to be of that heritage, but be in America as a black man, but then I have this whole culture that is so different. So I think that a lot of times when you see things like this, it's happening all over the world in different ways, and I think that when it comes down to it, we're all human, and we all kind of experience the same thing, and I think that there needs to be a revolution of people coming together and being regardless of your skin color, we have to just kind of work and become one, because you could go to Barbados, you go to Trinidad, and there's all races there, my mom's mixed up, everybody's mixed up, and it's just this pot, what I'm saying? But you're right, there is this class and color thing that happens all over the world.